Phil's looking up no bake honey cheesecake. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. Chat says hi. Phil goes, Hey, check this out. This is incredibly dangerous. That is a very long drop, as far as I know. Alright. Let's see. No, we healed very recently. I don't remember where all the caves are at this point. So at this point, I'm just going to wander somewhat randomly here. Oh! We could go into the ice cave. Now would be a really decent time for it. Because I could potentially put Thorn in the front, give him the EXP course, and have him get a bunch. What we should probably actually do is go back to Perum. Oh, I can get into that cave. So what do shards do? There's a couple of different things that you can do. So, first and foremost, a lot of quest givers will want shards. Usually it's just like, trade me some shards for a whistle that increases your catch chances. Which is actually quite nice. The other thing is you can make cores with them, which is your primary means of increasing your statistics or increasing your EXP gain. So currently I have like a 50% EXP booster on my lead Nexomon. But then I also have EXP sharing on. Oops, I planted Thorn. It's probably a mistake. We'll see how this goes. Oh, he's got Bullet Seed. Could be worse. Nope, we're in an okay position here. Just have to make sure it doesn't get one shot. Because unfortunately, Thorn is some kind of grabbage. Whoo, boy. Unfortunately, Super Slam is kind of expensive. We might just burn through a lot of potions here. Okay, there we go. That's not a bad spot. Yeah, you can also craft higher tier Pokeballs using them. Like, there's actually quite a number of different things that you use the shards for. Which puts me in kind of the uncomfortable position of I need a lot of them. Well, I gotta go buy some healing potions. Oh, shoot. You're demotivated. Lack of animation for that attack. I mean, in the Pokemon games, they didn't really animate much either. Like, this is way more animation. Okay. Let's go here well, okay. I'm gonna grab the shards here. Just in case we somehow get insanely lucky and get a bunch of mine shards. We got at least one. I was not paying attention to value there. Okay. Let's go back to Perum. Let's go get a couple more EXP shares. And I might want to grab some stats. We could grab some stats. We definitely want to go shopping. Because I'm running out of the good stuff. And I should have an obscene amount of money, yeah? Okay, it's not really obscene. It's a lot. Okay. So these are actually pretty cheap. Unfortunately, those require... Oh, we did get lucky. We got just enough, so me sticking around was a good plan. Unfortunately, the EXP cores are also very expensive. Oh, looks like I'm out of Earth cores? I am. Well, I'm out of cores in general. Okay. Still, 3 more EXP shares are huge. Let's see, how's Thorn doing? Catching up. We're gonna just go max that one out. Then we'll go to Dango Noodle. Are the other 2 on Dango Noodle? And at this point, as soon as they hit, like, level 37-ish, then we just switch them out entirely. Okay, so in that case, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Let's just go back. 1 destruction, 1 protection, level 1 for a quest. Okay. Yeah, let's go back. Let's actually do some plot progress. Oh, no. Let's go to the Frost Cave real quick. Because we saw an interesting location that I haven't been to, at least. What are your thoughts on a game that you're playtesting after you've played the demo, at least? Which game? Is it a game that I've already played, or is it a game that you're playtesting? Wow, did you burn those plants? We can finally work in the cave. Thanks, Nat Hamwick. It's not much, but please take this. Did that man look like he was asleep at the drill? He might have, actually. Game has Neopets vibes. Yeah, I'm not gonna deny that. It definitely... It has Neopets vibes, but they feel more... slightly more sensible. Because Neopets was always kind of floaty. I was actually looking at Neopets recently. I was talking about scheduling and doing things recently, and somebody had mentioned they got to see other human beings. I still haven't done that. I've not seen a single other person in person since lockdown started, pretty much. Except for the, like, one time I had to go into a grocery store to buy an air filter. Let's see. But so we decided to do a FaceTime kind of thing. We're all on Discord, but it was me, Ash and Jazz from Stumped, Wallstormer, Moose and Joe, and then one of Stump's moderators, and we were just hanging out chatting for once. And it was super pleasant, and we got really into talking about nerd stuff that we were really into when we were younger, and so Neopets was way up there. I played a fair bit of it. Yep, there's another vault door in here. I played a fair bit of Neopets over the years. I probably... Well, I'm not going to say I probably shouldn't have. It's not that it was a huge waste of time. But in retrospect, it definitely was one of those sites that you sink a lot of time into it, and the rewards just do not match up. Yeah, Neopets always had this sort of OC vibe to it. Especially because you could do all sorts of, like, wild things to your OC Neopet creature. You know, paint it, dress it up, make it super special. Wow. So that's what that weird cow thing turns into. It is dumb. I remember specifically, I had really bad internet and a really bad computer, and so there was an old... It was like a... Was it Snake? Is it the old arcade game snake where you're snaking around, and if you hit yourself at any point, you lose. You effectively would do that where you were like whatever one of the rodent critters was. And you'd have this tail of eggs following you behind. Depending on how long you did that, you would make like a lot of money. And I got really good at it. Not because I was actually good at the minigame, but because... let's see. Give me a second. I actually probably want to bring out Bastion, seeing as we keep running into electric types. Let's see. So I got really good at it because my computer was so shitty that it wouldn't run well. So it ran incredibly slowly, like 1 frame every second or so. So effectively, it was a turn-based game for me with a very slight real-time element to it. And I want to say they banned me or something because I was getting too high of a score on it. Yeah, 1 FPS, exactly. And so I got such a high score playing it that I don't know if they cut me off or they did something so I couldn't do it anymore. And I was quite upset because I was making mad money and making fun of my friends for, you know, just trying to do the basic Wheel of Fortune every day to catch up. And it's like, you're never going to catch me at this rate. Haha. And then I lost it all. Then I started playing RuneScape, which was its own thing. Suddenly remember an old game where you made genetically engineered creatures, combining elements of different animals, a Greek monsters sort of way. Head of one thing, wings of another, and it was an RTS. I remember the name of it. I think it's on Steam, actually. Like, I think it was very recently added to Steam. Impossible Creatures, there we go. That's not the right thing. Still play RuneScape too much. Too much time wasted on role-playing and grinding skills away. I did that. I think I got up to 90-something cooking and like a bunch of other stats and then realized I was wasting my time. I'm wanting to play Impossible Creatures on my channel since I started it. Anything stopping you? Like, the beauty part is, Rito, also sup, Rito. The beauty part is, to some degree, you could quite literally do a single one-off video on actually anything and people would watch it. They might not watch a lot of it, but it wouldn't be not worth it. It would just be less worth it than another episode of Hades. I should probably do such things myself at some point. Just sit down and be like, ooh, hello. That might be good. Let's give her a meteor strike, actually. I'm sure I just keep forgetting it exists, and it's easier to just keep going with that part. You are not wrong. There's a lot of games like that where I'm just like, oh man, I should do like a little one-off series on that cute little indie game or game from my childhood. And then I wake up the next day and I'm like, huh, time to play more Hades. That's just how it goes. The hell? Is this the evolution of that other fire lizard, or is this a completely different thing? It looks dumb as shit, though. Sort of. I mean, it looks kind of okay. It also does not help that Hades completely slaps. The problem is every time Supergiant puts out a game, it ruins other games for me. Because of how good their games are. Like, at some point, Supergiant is going to break the mold, stop doing as many, like, isometric action RPGs, and they'll do something completely different, and it is going to ruin that genre for me for a while. Like, they'll just decide to do, like, a full-on turn-based RPG, and it's just going to put all other turn-based RPGs to shame for far too long. Still waiting for at least one episode of Shadow of the Colossus. It's definitely one of those games that I just keep forgetting it exists. I know it's amazing. Hades completely embarrassed everyone else who's done an early access roguelike. Yeah, that's a pretty accurate assessment. I'm trying to think of other early access roguelikes that have done it well. I think Undermine did it okay. Gone Viral looks like they're doing it well. I liked how Nova Drift did it, though Nova Drift is kind of niche and has, I'm not going to say limited shelf life, but it doesn't quite have the same long-lasting charm that Hades does. But I think, like, almost no games can be compared to how good Hades is. Let's see, Synthetic set a pretty high bar. I was kind of mixed on Synthetic. I liked it. Its level design makes me, I'm not going to say want to die, but that is the worst part of the game by a significant margin, which sucks, because the rest of it is so good. Is this jerk just stun locking me? Wizard of Legend will always be your favorite roguelike. Wizard of Legend's ability system was so solid, but once again, the level design was just killer. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of roguelikes that just do not get level design, and it blows. Clearly, they should all just be like Demon Crawl. What's level design? This is Minesweeper. See? Didn't DD have an early access, though? DD? Dungeons of Dreadmore? Darkest Dungeon. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon was in early access for a while. Just 'cause? I have a weird habit of, like, crossing my toes over each other and flicking them. Shell does not like it. Okay, where the hell was I and where am I going? I was in the Drake Isles. Let's go back to the Drake Isles. Let's do some proper plot progress. It's been long enough. Let's see. Do we have a store in here? Holy shit, is there no shopping? Or is it in the... No, it's over here. I remember. It's an outdoor shop. It's this guy. Alright, now let's buy an egregious amount of these things. Well, money, I didn't need you anyway. Let's see. So I'll buy a couple of these. I don't really know what I'm going to be up against, but I'm good. And everyone's like, go catch a new thorn. It'll be worth the time. Nope. He hasn't fully caught up, but you'll get there by the time we're done. Alright, where are we? We're going up north. Renegades such as myself, Jin, and Atlanta used to be guild tamers, you know. Once you step inside, you may no longer think too fondly of the guild. Your loyalty will be tested with fire. I know not what what will happen from this point onwards, but it'll be dangerous nonetheless. Fight me in Eurus. Show us that no matter what lies in our future, you'll always endure it, Snad Hamwick. Flee. Alright. Shoot. What's good against wind? Fire, electric, and ghost. Well, I don't have ghost anymore. Let's pop the cores off. The Zinogre should be fine. Emphasis on should. Hard emphasis. Okay. And let's put the other share cores on Kiri. Even though Kiri's a decent level, still could use it. Alright. Did you hear that, Eurus? Wake up! The hunt is on! Behold, Snad Hamwick. This is Eurus, the invincible tyrant of wind. As a titan born of Ventra's legacy, his might is unquestionable. Undefeated and relentless, Eurus is the true symbol of the Drake Isles. Stand proud, Snad Hamwick. Give it your all or perish trying. I still can't get over your weird Cyclops visor. Just add, like, 2 more eyes on the side and I'm just... What? Oh, right. This is one of those situations. Oh, time for Zinogre to just solo this entire setup and get a shit ton of EXP. Bam! Never mind. Cascade? What's this with using non-wind types? Let me stink up your shit. I don't know. There's about 0 trainers in the game that stick to a single element. I know. The fire guy was pretty single-minded. Sweet bubbles, jerk. I'm gonna run out of stamina. Plasma Star. Man, my evasion game is on point. Why is oh. Chance to decrease the opponent's attack by 20%. That's why tackle is tackle. What's up, Eurus? Man, I wish he looked larger. He's kind of a small boy. Like, I realize it would be kind of hard to fit him on the screen. Oh, god damn it. Why do they all have the healing move? Oh, this is going to take a while. A lot of elixirs. Be awful to fit him on the screen if he was too big. I was actually going to say it'd almost be better if it scaled the UI down, made him huge, and, like, scale the UI down, scale me down, make him big, and make him, like, more front and center. Because that's the easy trick. Oh, that should be a whole bunch of levels for everybody. And that way it would really feel like, yeah, you're fighting something big. There are a couple of games that do that, and it's always super satisfying. Or you could do the other thing where you actually have the land cut off, and they're looming on the other side. Like in the beginning cutscene of this game where they had the really big Tyrant. Just have that looming over a cliff. That would also do it. Anyway, we got a Raxuma. Why is she beaten up looking? Huh. Goodness, Ned Hamwick. That silver badge of yours is very misleading. This is wonderful. You are the ally I've long yearned for. Come with me, friend. I'll reveal the secrets of the guild to you. Perhaps we'll find the reason my dragons are going mad. But first, healing time. Okay. And back up we go. Juicy secret time! But the question is, how juicy? Oh yeah, we are like 4 people in one. This place is a wreck! It's been well over 15 years. The guild was desperate to defeat the Tyrants and end their dumb war. Humanity was on the brink of extinction. We were terrified. So Amelie picked her best tamers to develop a weapon. Trash can. This cute little bulb thing. I'm gonna kill it. I really like the backgrounds in this game. Like, I cannot overstate how nice it is to have the scene, the backgrounds look good as I go by. There be dragons. No way! To slay the Tyrants, Amelie chose to create a new breed of Nexomon. Something powerful, but mindless, an unstoppable beast with one and only one directive to follow. To seek and destroy Tyrants. You guys! We were desperate. Creating an equal to the Tyrants was our only chance to live another day. Follow me, there's something else you need to see. What the heck? Of all the stuff they could have done to fight the Tyrants, they chose to make more monsters? This doesn't make sense. Each Nexomon obeys only the king of monsters, right? So how did the guild manage to control the dragons? Peace out, nerds. I found a donut. That donut is 15 years old. What is the point? Why out here? What? What is the point of this location? Okay. Yeah, I guess different spawns make sense. It's a cutie. I already caught that one shell. Hey, there it is. Bam. Bye. Just skunking by starter. Okay. High plant damage. That's one of the best water types, and you just one-shot it. I'm pretty happy with Cascade, to be honest. Like, I should probably bother with catching some more. But it's kind of easy not to care at this point. If that makes any sense. Like, I should, oh, God. They just took the pre-evolved version of this thing and made it long. The more you catch, the higher chance of getting shiny Nexomon. Gotta realize, though, I don't care about shinies. Like, I know a lot of people are real into shinies. but to get a shiny at this point would mean restructuring my team in an annoying way. And maybe it wouldn't be that bad, but like, I could just play the game and beat it, and then that'd be okay. I've just seen one stage of every non-legendary Nexomon line anyway. It's so weird looking. Alright, oops. I should probably actually be using Thunder against these guys. It's cheaper. Wander's a filthy casual. If you really wanted one, he'd cheat. This is not false. For frame of reference, when I was younger, and Game Shark still works, so pretty much Crystal version, I gave all of my Pokemon Pokerus and made them all shiny, and I came to the conclusion that there is literally no point to any of this, and stopped doing it. And so I'm not going to judge somebody else for getting really into it, but from my perspective, like, I'm just here to have a good time and then eventually beat the game. Because I was talking earlier about getting a little tired of longer series. This is one that I will actually do a full series on. In fairness, as if you were watching you run around trying to catch shinies would be boring. Reminds me, we were at a bar. Probably back in, it was late February, I think? I think it was late February before things started locking down. Let's see, increase attack by 25%. It's actually, that's real good. Let's see, do I even care? Nah. If I care to come back, I'll catch it later. I need a keycard for that one. Let's see, how am I still doing? Ooh. Running low on the juice. Alright. Flying is actually super bad against ghosts. Not that it matters in this case. Anyway, so it was before lockdown, and I think it was one of our friends' birthdays. Why do I have like 100 of these? Well, this is literally cheaper. Okay. So we went to a bar in downtown Portland that I think is straight up just called like the video game bar. And one of the things that a lot of game bars do is wait. Oh, workout charms are the ones that give you stamina back. Ooh, that's real good. I want another one of those. So the video game bar specifically has like a couple of big screen TVs, and so they put up Twitch streams of just like totally random people. So I think it was one guy doing Mario Maker and another guy in his bed looking bored as hell hunting for shiny Ghastly. And I didn't want to judge the guy too much because that was his chosen thing. But we were just sitting there being like, how does anybody want to watch that? And like, it was fine in the bar because you don't actually need to watch another person, and we weren't listening to it. Oh. So the dragons obey what's-his-face, then. And so yeah, we checked it out, and the guy only had like 5 viewers or something like that, so kind of go figure. And so, yeah, I'm not going to do that sort of thing. Any Nexomon without a king will grow insane over time. So we did it. We gave them a king. We twisted their minds to believe that Eurus is the king of monsters. So to them, Eurus is Omnicron. That's why the dragons avoid him. It's funny, really. Even if Omnicron were to show up today, the dragons wouldn't recognize him as their king. and attack him instead. Since Eurus is an oddly docile tyrant, the guild struck a deal with me to collaborate on their research. If you could really control them, what happened in this place? 15 years ago, something strange happened. All the dragons fell into madness. Not even Eurus could stop them. I suspected that an extremely powerful tyrant awakened on that day, causing the frenzy, but I could never prove that theory. This whole project was a failure, but Amelie had other plans. See, there's a game bar in your town called Up Down. 100-year-old arcade stations, or almost 100 old arcade. Okay, that makes more sense. Old arcade stations, 3 to 4 N64s. PS1's the works. It was really cool, but the drinks weren't the best and the pizzas sucked. Been back in a long time. That was the same with the video game bar in Portland. That it was a fun ambiance, but the food and the drinks were just so bad. It was like, how do I get to this thing? Oh, you know what? From above. Yeah, there it is. After everything that happened, she learned nothing. Amelie decided to start over to breed yet another type of Nexomon. Are you kidding me? Again? A relentless woman indeed. Her obsession to win against the Tyrants drove her beyond insanity. She spent the next 15 years trying to create the ultimate Nexomon. I objected. We all did. Atlanta, Jin. The idea made us sick. She turned the guild against us, branded us renegades, and hunted us down for years to come. I decided to remain as the guild's puppet, though. It's good to keep your enemies close. The dragon rampage from just now, could it be related to what happened 15 years ago? Maybe. I don't know. That's a mystery we never solved. But the fact remains that your beloved guild is run by a madwoman. Snad Hamwick, please, help me stop Amelie before it's too late. What was that sound? Guys, somebody's here. Looks like the guild is already after us. What? What have we gotten ourselves into? Come, we have to move. So the guild is evil then. Victory at all costs. I kind of wish the music would carry over into the battle, because I'm gonna be honest, the battle music's a little boring. Especially in comparison to them sweet tunes that we're listening to in the background. So the guild is Team Rocket. I think if Team Rocket were supposed to be the good guys, it's like if the Pokemon League and Team Rocket were kind of the same, maybe? Effectively, what's a good example? The guild is the equivalent of the UNSC and Halo, where they do bad things, quote-unquote, for the good of humanity, which is probably true. But they're starting to do bad things in their desperation. Yeah, so chaotic good. I would say neutral at this point. The problem is, like, chaotic good still does the right thing in the end, and they are very clearly not doing the right thing. Why did I do that? Well, I guess it works. The central gates are open. It must be Amelie, only she has access to that room. Hey, where are you going? We should just leave. This is my chance to end this. If I can defeat Amelie now, I will stop her from creating any more aberrations. Snad Hamwick, this is the decisive moment of your life. Stand up and fight or run like a coward. So, should we just leave, or... What kind of question is that? You heard her, your boss is super crazy. She made the dragons, now this? What if her new creation actually works this time? Oh yeah? If it's so good, then why keep it a secret, huh? I'll help Lydia. Stay away if you want. Are we the bad guys? This will be the end of our careers. I want that cool music back. Waff. Is anybody else not even close to injured? Onwards! Time to be the bad guys. Wow, that was quick. Snad Hamwick, step away from that renegade. She has deceived you. Surely my word topples that of a criminal. Or perhaps you'll listen to your friends instead. What are they doing here? Ross, Nora, hear me out. Snad Hamwick has been brainwashed by this dangerous renegade. Subdue them and take them to the guild at once. I knew that you were up to something shady, Snad Hamwick. And you too, Coco. You're just trying to get promoted. Okay, that's it. I was kind of hoping they would be shittier than they are. I mean, they're still pretty bad. But I was hoping they would be like true trash tier, absolute garbage. Oh well. Why would you not use a plant move against me? Was that person your friend? Friend. Snad Hamwick's always been the baddie. Yeah, I mean, straight from the very first cutscene, Amelie was cursing our existence, so... Yeah, I would say we've been rotten from the start and everybody's just now realizing it. It's just they're really realizing it for very specific plot reasons that are entirely beyond my control. Hey! Dang-a-noodles turned into Horget. Ross! Are you out of your mind, Snad Hamwick? You know how twisted the renegades are. Don't be a fool. I'll fight you if I have to, Snad Hamwick. Oop. Wait, where's the sweet music? Why is it just quiet? This is unnerving. I don't like this. Maybe this is supposed to be a deep emotional moment or something. Doesn't feel like it. Bye! Huh. Twin Tornado is actually pretty rad. Dirt cheap, decent chance to confuse. Not quite as fast as that, but almost nothing is. Oh, that got rid of the confusion. Have more confusion, dingle hop. Bye. Seriously, we haven't even interacted with this girl this entire game. How am I even supposed to feel bad about any of this? Goodness, to think you've grown so strong, Snad Hamwick. I don't want to fight you. Don't you see what Lydia's done to you? Of course, it was I who created the dragons. They were only hope to survive the Tyrants. Against the Tyrants. But after the tragedy from 15 years ago, I terminated our research. Simple as that. What proof did this woman give you that I created Vados? I never mentioned Vados' name. Uh... Gah! So it's true? You lied to us? You children are so short-sighted. Our world crumbles as we speak. The Tyrants took everything from us. I will do what I must for Perum, for humanity, for you. The dragons, Vados, I'll create anything to save our people. Filling our planet with abominations won't solve anything. I'll show you what an abomination can do. Vados, come to me. What in the world? The heck is that thing? That's not a Nexomon. That's definitely not a Nexomon. In Ulzar's name, what have you done, Amelie? Ross, Nora, Snad, Hamwick. I do regret that it had to come to this. Behold, this is the culmination of a lifetime of research and hard work. The ultimate weapon to end this stupid war and save mankind. This is Vados, the artificial tyrant. A shield to protect all humans. A sword to slay all tyrants. With Vados, we will take back our planet and our future. An artificial tyrant? This woman's super messed up. You'll doom us all, Amelie. It shouldn't have ended this way. Goodbye, Snad Hamwick. Can I fight it? Nope. Wake up. Wake up, brat. It is I, Nadine. Come on. Use my power, Snad Hamwick. If you want to live, use my power. Where's the no button? Yeah, I know it's the person I fought in the Shrine Shell. It seems like you can't harness much of my power yet, but this ought to be enough to save you and your friends. I think. Prepare for a rough landing.